Warm greetings of the day and hearty welcome to each one of you. Once again, your host and today's host is once again here to welcome you all at the forum of Unique You at the rate कुछ बातें जिंदगी की. तो फिर से आज हम with more joys, more cheers, more connections, more cultivations and contributions, we will be together making this program a success. This is 3H Companion, which is an organization by the people, of the people, for the people, working with a vision in human empowerment to smile and create more smiles. So let's have more smiles with our guest of honor, with our guest, and of course, the participants and audience here on the Zoom, as well on YouTube or Facebook. So let's give a big round of applause to each one of us first and welcome each other to add values. We heartily welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Abha Patel. Swami Chinmayananda Trust and Schools has been working the trust to promote the idea of spiritualism in education. Ma'am Abha is the principal. She has her principles that always crowned her with more achievements, with more establishments. She is founder member of Lucknow Public School. As I said, she remains a founder member. She has established many CBSE schools. One award for International Business Entrepreneur Lady by Malaysian Education Society. She also addressed and introduced herself as students' true friend and nowadays working on broken homes and marriages. Kudos to your endeavor and efforts, ma'am. You are on a mission and vision. Something more about her is her simplicity that has charmed me a lot. Her work in education field is an inspiration to all of us. So big round of applause to ma'am. We also have our guest speakers with us. We have with us our Dr. Kavita Nalva and Miss Priyanka Bhargava. To tell more about them, I would like Ina ma'am to take the sail further. Ina ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much, Chanchan ma'am. It's a pleasure to meet all such big eminent personalities here. Welcome Abha Patel ma'am to this platform of 3H Companion, Unique You, Kuch Baatein Zindagi Ki. And I would also like to welcome Dr. Kavita Nalva and Ms. Priyanka Bhargava on this platform. It's great to have both of you here along with Abha Patel ma'am. It's a pleasure to introduce Dr. Kavita Nalva. She is a founder of Yobix. First, let me spotlight her so that everybody can see who is Dr. Kavita Nalva. Here she is. And now I want to introduce her. She's a founder of Yobix Workout and 8 times world records India and India Book of Records holder. Also TV celebrities. fitness trainer, and goodwill ambassador of many international peace organizations. Great to have you, Dr. Nalva, here. It's a pleasure to have you on this platform. And also, she's giving workout trainings of aerobics for health and fitness to Mumbai Police, Railway Police, Bomb Squad, and also corporates, schools, etc. I think it's a pleasure. Those who are getting the trainings from you, it must be immense. I have seen some of your aerobics. It's fantastic. Simple yet very effective. Her fitness show for television, Stay Fit, Stay Happy with Syed Salman. And also, she's an anchor, traveled all across the globe, from which we are going to ask questions from you, for anchoring celebrity live events. Wonderful. Also, she's a Hasya Kavitri and done many Hasya Kavi Sammelan, including Kavya Ganga for IN24 News. तो आज तो कुछ कवियत्री वाले भी हम आपसे कुछ सुनेंगे शर्मी बिल्कुल. So let's welcome Dr. Kavita Nalva on the 3H Companion platform.
Thank you so
Welcome.
much, Inaji, and thank you so much, PH Companion, Unique You. And thank you so much, everybody. In fact, I'm really honored to be here on this magnificent platform. It was a wonderful introduction given by Inaji for me. And let me just tell you, in fact, everything is told by Ina ma'am about me. Aerobics is a form of workout because I have been athlete, state level athlete. I'm exercising from my age of 6. When I was 6 years old, I'm exercising. And my dad was national athlete, so we had the routine in the family that everybody in the family will go in the evening and they will just do the workout or just walking or whatever, just for health. So I have always given preference to health than fitness because I believe health is more important. And so I formed my own workout called Yobix workout, which you can find everywhere on Google, which I used to train TV celebrities on set. You must have seen serials like Saath Nibhana Saathiya, Sasural Se Marka, Bado Bahu. All the actors used to work out on set. And you won't believe it that the actresses like your Gopi Bahu and all, they used to work out in sari. So that was a different concept brought by me that you have to stay healthy wherever you are. There shouldn't be any kind of excuse when it comes to health. So even if you're wearing sari or salwar suit or whatever dress you're wearing, for example, when I go for the corporate, the people they work out in formals. So you just have to work out. That's it. The workout doesn't mean a heavy, hardcore workout. I don't believe in that. I believe in health. So you have to at least work out for 20 minutes or 30 minutes for your health. If your health is good, you are really a happy person. So I started giving training to TV celebrities. Then I trained to Mumbai Police. In fact, my workout concept is in police also, Mumbai Police, Railway Police. So, but then now coming about to my World Records India and India Book of Records. Yes, I did 8 records for them. One was 1 hour tiny jogging non-stop at one place, then 5 hours of tiny steps at one place. So different kind of records I have formed. And my pure intention is to inspire people to take care of their health. अच्छे से खाओ and अच्छे से exercise करो, no compromise. Eat everything whatever you like, unless you have some problem and it is restricted by the doctor. Yes, you can eat everything whatever you like, but exercise every day. Everything is in excess is harmful, right? So everything should be in a proper quantity. So, Inaji told me, I'm Hasya Kavitri as well. I have done many Hasya Kavi Sammelans. And
yes, Kavita ma'am, we are going to ask you a lot of things once the question answer session starts with Chanchal ma'am. She would be after you for asking a lot of questions. Now,
sure.
now I would like to introduce Miss Priyanka Bhargav. It's a pleasure to introduce her. She's a spiritual life coach and clinical hypnotherapist. Let me first spotlight her so that everybody can see. Yes. Here we have our Priyanka ma'am. So pretty looking as well as with the beautiful ambience. Everything is beautiful around her. She is a co-founder Inner Journeys and founder director Inner Journeys School of Soul Sciences, that is IJSS. She is a clinical hypnotherapist, IMDHA USA, past life regression therapist, Akashic Records healer, psychic and channel, certified angel healer, certified crystal healer, certified Ericksonian life coach, and core somatic integration therapist. Lot of questions to ask you, Priyanka ma'am. Lot of words are just bouncing above my head. I'm going to ask these questions so that you can explain us a little. She has also learned NLP, EMDR, and EFT and other healing techniques. Beautiful. She deals with the cases of foreign body attachments and does energy and space clearance. She is faculty for clinical hypnotherapy and angel practitioners training program at IJSS. Great, ma'am. And if I talk about her life journey, a little insight we would give you. Healing is a very popular and talked about subject in these days, and the life of one of the famous healers of India, Miss Priyanka Bhargav, is an inspiration for all of us. She was born in the city of Allahabad, which is situated on the banks of the river Ganges. And eager to help others since childhood, she used to have intuitive experiences at an early age but could not understand at that time. I think that is the reason she has taken up this so many degrees into this to understand how things are happening. And ma'am, you would take us through this journey as well. Spontaneous spiritual experience of her early years helped her to take some concrete steps towards her life goals. It was only when immersed herself in the field of spirituality and healing she found true recognition of her innate talents. Undoubtedly, ma'am, and everybody is going to get benefited from that. Not in half an hour, I would say, but a lot of people will get insight into it, what exactly it is. Over the years, she has been honored with several awards in these fields, such as the Inspire Award 2018, and her interviews have also been telecasted on the TV channels like Doordarshan. As the world grappled with the COVID pandemic, Priyanka was busy channeling a new specialized healing methodology in collaboration with her Spirit Guides, a pure spiritual channel. Priyanka has also developed techniques that are unique amalgamation of karmic healing, angel therapy, and crystal healing, and helps people get respite from not just mundane but also karmic baggage that the souls may be suffering through, on clear guidance by her guides who direct her towards specialized healing modalities. And if we talk about her awards, most reviewed healer by Life Positive 2017, facilitated by Inspire Award 2018 for Master Trainer in Akashic Record Reading and Healing, interviewed by Heal Your Life program on MSTV, featured as guest on Good Morning MP show on DD Bhopal 2019. Her profile featured on Swam Siddha website dedicated to enterprising women of Madhya Pradesh of Deshbandhu Group. Amazing and commendable. And we are actually blessed to have people like you on this 3H companion platform. Unique You welcomes you. Let's welcome Miss Priyanka Bhargav on this platform.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of this forum. And thank you, Chanchal, especially which she got in touch with me and she wanted me to be a part of it. To speak about healing, I think you have chosen two people very wisely here because Kavita is dedicated to physical healing, and my work is all about emotional healing, the spiritual healing. And also, they're all interconnected because if you have a healthy body, which means you also have a healthy mind and soul. So lots of things like we deal with, like, body pains, aches, people having issues like thyroid or diabetes or anxiety and depression. So they are basically something that they are the emotions or the energies that we are storing in our body. So what happens is when the negative form of energy is stored in the body, that part starts hurting. So I think it's a perfect balance, Chanchal. You have chosen that you have called two people here. One is more dedicated to the physical healing, and I'm somebody who will help you heal your emotions. And I think this is all taking care of what you call physical, emotional, and mental well-being.
So all our entire body and mind will be taken care of together. And before I hand over the stage to Chanchal ma'am, I would welcome all the guests, all the people, all the audience here on the Zoom as well as on the social media. Now over to you, Chanchal ma'am.
Thank you, Ina ma'am. Once again, It's pleasure to hear from each one of you. And the time has come that let me explore and roar more from everybody here. Though we are not lions, but yes, today it's allowed to everyone that yes, we shall make shouts, we have fun, we have smiles and laughters, of course. And Priyanka ji, let me tell you, I have not chosen two, I have chosen three. Two you have come to know. Abha ma'am has not spoken yet. She is actually a mental trainer. She is the principal of her own principles. She believes that people has, every person has some or the other thing, and once they get just some inspiration or some guidance, they can achieve what they want. And this is the work she's doing. So we have three people here. One is working at physical fitness, another one, you, emotional balancing, and the third one, Abha ma'am, who is working for mental fitness or mental health. Great.
Great.
Abha ma'am, we would like to hear from you about your unique attribute that has made you a different principal. We have many principals of the schools, but you have a unique quality, which I come to know, that has actually inspired or motivated me to speak to you. And with only a few words, you have made me to call you here on this unique forum. So please tell us a little about you.
Thank you so much, Chanchal ma'am. First, I would like to thank you first because you invited me on this panel. And I would definitely thank Ms. Ella also to be associated and
Yes.
make me a part of this panel. And my best belief is that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself to the service of others. This is my lifetime quote, which I remember always. And yes, I'm a very different principal because when I was a student, I saw that
Abha ma'am, your voice is not coming very clear.
students were punished in the school. Am I more clear now?
I think, ma'am, you should remove the earpiece and then try speaking because sometimes they hamper it also.
Hello, now can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When I was a student, I saw children, they are being punished in the school. And I never liked my schools. Then I became a teacher by chance, not by choice. Then I thought, if I become a teacher and God made me a principal, then I thought and I was determined not to become a principal who scolds children. Therefore, I chose this career.
Excuse, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me. Now your picture is missing. Now, yes, it is. It's okay.
I changed it around. So I chose to be a principal who's a true friend of students, because we never know the students are passing through many difficulties, emotional level, physical level, and parents are also not supportive at times. So I thought I would be a principal who's a true friend of my students. And I'm thanking God for making me this kind of personality. And my children, they come every day. If they are punished by teacher, they come and see principal first. They always say, they tell their teachers, first I will talk to principal ma'am, then I will talk to you. So at times my teachers feel offended that ma'am, he is saying like that. I said, let them say, because I am the most closest person to my students, and I'm happy for this. Thank you so much. You have said enough for me. So I would like to hear from others today. I'm here on the panel, and I welcome on behalf of 3H, everyone. I can see many young people are sitting here and listening to us. So this should be an inspiring session so that they can take away something from us.
Thank you, Abha ma'am. Pleasure, ma'am. So here, Priyanka ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Can we have that inner joys which you actually create in your workshops. A little here today when you are here, so we would like to have those inner joys we shall feel with emotions.
So, hello. Yeah. See, I feel the joy comes from within. That has been the main agenda, or you can say the main motto of Inner Journeys. That's why we termed it or named it as Inner Journeys, because we often keep on looking for happiness and pleasures and the so called joy that we are talking about in the outside world. You know, it's always something like, if this goes right in my life, I'll be happy. If I get promoted, I'll be happy. If my son gets enrolled in this college, I'll be happy. If I make a big house or like a 3 BHK house, then I'll be happy. But then that happiness never gets fulfilled. Since a very young age, we're so trained and designed in a manner that we seek approval and acknowledgement from others. You know, I have to make my parents happy, I have to make my colleagues happy, I have to make my husband or my wife happy. It just goes on. It's an endless vicious cycle of pleasing people around you and to be loved by them. So, what Inner Journey basically focuses on is helping you love yourself, to find the source of joy, love, and happiness within you, so that your happiness is not dependent on people around you. I'm not saying that in this way you kind of disconnect with people around you. It's just that you become more unconditional towards everybody. You expect less from people, and you become a person who unconditionally loves and approves and accepts himself or herself. And then that energy, unconditional love with yourself, automatically radiate around you. So if you are positive, then you will transmit positivity around you. So that is basically the source of joy, which is inside. So that is why we kind of tell our clients, our students, to work on themselves. It's basically taking the remote control of your emotions back from the people whom you have given it to. So my happiness is something that depends on me. My source of love, inspiration, motivation, joy is inside me. I just have to take an inner journey within and figure it out. So that's all about, in nutshell, about Inner Journeys. Um, Here we do a lot of therapies like um, clinical hypnotherapy. Clinical hypnotherapy is something that helps you work with the subconscious mind. So subconscious mind is a place where you store all your memories right from your birth. Even the pre-birth memories, the natal memories are there. From there till now, all your memories are stored there. So anytime, if you know, there are certain triggers in our lives, like somebody may be okay with you calling stupid, for example, and somebody will not be okay with such a word. So why do we have those triggers? Why, like a loud sound, for example, makes us uncomfortable and some people are okay with loud sounds? Why does, like, if an argument is going on in a marketplace, it disturbs us, and some people will just have a look at it and they just walk away? So it all happens because in our subconscious mind, deep down, there are triggers which are being planted there while we were growing up. As we all know that our personality, the whole entire personality that all of us are today, is formed in the basic first 13 years of our life. And it majorly depends on our primary caregivers, our parents, the secondary caregivers, maybe our grandparents, the family members, the school teachers. That is why the education system, as Abba ma'am was saying, it is very important to have a good teacher and a good principal, because they are your secondary caregivers. And a child basically learns everything around whatever is happening around the kid through observation. So even if the kid is not talking to you, maybe the parents are fighting in the other room, but the kid is absorbing the energy. It knows, the child knows what is positive, what is negative, and everything is getting registered in the subconscious mind. So now if an incident happens, like for example, a person belongs to a dysfunctional family where parents were always quarreling. So this person may grow up as a very timid person, may run away from arguments, may run away from relationships. So these are the kinds of issues we try and heal through hypnotherapy, where we go and reprogram the subconscious mind. We work on the memories that are there in the subconscious. We help the client to give an empowered response, and most importantly, learn to love himself, accept himself. So that's a bit of hypnotherapy. Then talking of angel therapy. So angel therapy is again a very ancient form of healing, mostly very famous in West. Angels I usually like to work with more because they are very easily accessible, and it has given me in my practice a very good result with kids, especially as I see there were lots of kids here. So angels are very easy to call upon, and it's not just in the West ki angels ka mention humko milta hai Bible mein. Even in Quran you have mention of angels. Even in Sikhism there is a mention of angels. So they are basically the messengers of God, you can say. And बच्चों के साथ में बहुत miraculously work करते हैं angels. Like I've seen kids connecting with angels and getting rid of tooth pain, or having a good result. They are able to focus well, and they are very friendly with kids. और कोई ज़्यादा मेथड या मेथोडोलॉजी या कुछ ज़्यादा करना नहीं पड़ता है इन्वोक करने के लिए एंजल्स को. So it is again a very good modality that I love practicing with kids. Another thing, when you guys were giving the introduction, I like the term you used, human empowerment. I like it because my whole agenda is like something very close to my heart is an issue of empowerment. I often hear people crying out loud about women empowerment. But I feel that empowerment is just not restricted to women. I mean, what will you do by empowering a woman if the men in the society are not empowered? And also empowerment, I feel, has taken a whole new direction, which is like going in a very negative way, because here we feel that empowerment is about not making food or not taking care of the household, right? Financial independence here means that I will not contribute. I will only take care of myself. So I think our society at this point of time needs more of human empowerment. Like we are training our daughters to be professionals, to have a career. But at the same time, we need to train our boys to contribute in the household, to cook, or to, maybe run a washing machine or to order grocery. So I think empowerment of human is more important than talking of women empowerment. Because there, I think we all are empowered. If you talk of something like a concept of Shiva and Shakti, I feel Shiva and Shakti both are inside us. It's on us to invoke one of it, to get in touch with our feminine or the masculine side. So I think empowerment in general, by and large, is also about balancing our own energies, yin and yang in us. The Shiva and Shakti balance is important. Like women who have more of the masculine energies going haywire again, men having more of feminine energies again going in a haywire direction. So what all we need to do is, I think, balance. And I think human empowerment is a very nice word that is being used. So
Very well said.
Talk about
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Very well framed, and each and everything you brought into, like if when you talk about inner joys, my dear participants here and all the stalwarts here, it is very important to create that inner joy within us, because she already told unconditional, or expect less from others. That is very important. When we are sad or sorrow or hurt, it is all because of our expectations, which goes beyond sometimes. So she said inner joy is because happiness is within, and that with within is your less expectation, your honesty to yourself, your loyalty to yourself, not for others, but to yourself. That makes you actually happy. We are happy because it's not only the surroundings or the people which we have, but how we deal with them, how we treat with those people, that make us happy, because their reaction or response, it depends upon how do we turn up to them. So very rightly, ma'am, you tell us about, and empowerment also you tell that it is first of all our empowerment. It's not only the economical or financial empowerment we talk about, but yes, once the person is mentally, emotionally, physically, socially fit, then no doubt, and nobody can stop that person to be financially or economically fit. Great, ma'am. Thank you so much. So now I would like Abha ma'am. Abha ma'am, if you want to ask a question regarding that to our Kavita ma'am.
Hello, Kavita ma'am.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
It's nice to see you in jogger's suit, and I was very happy to know that you are a fitness coach and doing so much for the police department and other departments. There is normally a myth among those students and people like us that we cannot look young if we cross 50, 60, or because I know as the age passes, wrinkles are there on your face, and that put a lot of hindrance. How to do exercises at home and how much time should be given for a working professional so that she is energetic and in true sense she is a leader, because this is missing in our colleagues in old age, and mentally the people start thinking that we are getting old. So how to remove these kind of thoughts from our minds? Please throw some light on this particular topic.
Uh, it's a it's a very beautiful question, in fact, and very important question, I believe, because you know what happens. Most people are worried that, oh my God, we are getting aged, we are getting above 40 or above 50, and wrinkles are coming up. We are not looking good. So first of all, it's very important for us to remove this thought from our mind that we are getting aged, right? Because by this thought we start getting worried, and it is said, it's proven by science that worry brings everything, wrinkles or any kind of. So you should really enjoy each and every phase of your life. For example, if somebody asked me that, would you like to be 16 years old again? I said, no, I don't want to be 16 years, because I have lived that life, and now whatever age I am, I'm enjoying that. Right. So whether you're a mother or man or women of whatever age, first you should love yourself. It is very important. Now, coming back to the exercise, the best secret to live a healthy and fit life is to stay simple. Stay simple in the sense people makes it too complicated. Oh my God, we should eat this, that, we should remove this from our daily routine, or we should do this exercise. Oh, I'm bored with this exercise. Now I should try something other, other thing, other kind. You should People make it so complicated. But the fact is, getting healthy and fit is absolutely simple. You should only see, if we talk about in our India, our Indian food, whatever, whether you're eating a vegetarian or whatever food you eat, whatever we cook at home is the best, healthiest food, right? So whatever you eat, you should be in a proper, sufficient quantity, not much over, not less. Okay, even if you're having salt or whatever, sugar, whatever, it should be adequate, not too much or not too less. Exercising, at least if you don't have to go for hardcore exercise, different kind of exercises. These days, what I see in videos, people are doing exercises which are more like stunts, which is I don't advise them. In fact, you don't have to do stunts just to stay fit. Yeah. So do simple exercises. Even if you do 4 to 5 exercise every day, about 30 minutes. If you spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes, well and good. If you take 1 hour, well and good. But 30 minutes, if you start with 30 minutes, it's absolutely, but do it every day. Keep your exercising in your priority list. What happens, what we usually keep our meetings and days scheduled. You know, oh, I have to do this, do that, to attend this meeting, I have to go here and there, this work, that work. But exercising, oh, time nahi mila. You know, so the fact is, your health is everything. If you're healthy, then you will be able to do everything in your life. But if your health is not good, you won't be able to do anything. So if just take 20, 30 to 40 minutes every day, stick to your home food. I know that lifestyle today is such that you have to, people working in the corporates and the office, they have to eat outside food. They do not have any option. So that's okay, because you cannot change that. You cannot change your lifestyle. You cannot change your routine, because that is compulsory these days. So whatever you eat, just make sure you eat in a normal quantity, not much, not less, but you do your exercise every day. And like said by Priyanka ma'am also, and Abhaji by you also, that it's very important that we should keep ourselves healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally. And most problems start when you physically start facing problems, then automatically you start feeling sick. In fact, you don't want to do anything. Correct? So you don't get time to exercise, so you get frustrated that, oh my God, hum itna kuch kare, but I'm not getting time for myself. So this kind of frustration comes within. So when it comes within, so it affects physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. So better keep your schedule in such a way that whatever time you get in 24 hours, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, exercise every day, and have your food, whatever you eat at home, in a proper way. And one more thing I would like to add, that we have aerobics in schools, like it is said by Priyanka ma'am, and it's said by Abhaji you also, that we should start planting the seeds from very young age. That's why uh, one thing is, like every time I say that when it comes to health, there shouldn't be any excuse. Oh, I don't find this exercise entertaining. I don't find this exercise is so boring. It's never like that, because when we go to doctor, we don't say, oh doctor, just please put on some music, and just don't give me that injection. We don't say that way. So when it comes to exercise, do simple exercise, but do it every day with great interest, and just feeling that you are doing something for yourself, for your own body. Right? Yes, Avaji. And your voice. I'm not getting your voice.
You have to unmute yourself.
Yes. Great inputs by you, Dr. Kavita. And Ina ma'am is eagerly waiting, for your Hasya Kavita. So if you have, 1 or 2 minutes for us with that Hasya Kavita.
Okay, sure. Why not? See, जब मैं बात करती हूँ अपनी हास्य कविताओं की, तो मैं व्यंग ज्यादा लिखती हूँ, और मैं चांद तारों को तोड़ने वाली बातें नहीं करती हूँ। मैं जो हकीकत है, मैं उनको ध्यान में रखते हुए चीजें लिखती हूँ। तो क्योंकि अब हमारा जो माहौल है, इट्स वेरी, आई बिलीव इन स्माइलिंग एंड लाफिंग इनसाइड, तो मैं कुछ ऐसी एक दो चीजें आपको सुनाती हूँ, तो विच इज वेरी प्रैक्टिकल। लाइक आई सेड, आई डोंट टॉक अबाउट चांद तारे तोड़ लाएंगे या इधर की सैर उधर की सैर, आई जस्ट टॉक अबाउट द रियलिटी। तो अगर हम एक बात देखें यहाँ पे, तो महंगाई की अगर हम बात करें, तो महंगाई ने हर चीज पर असर कर दिया है। और मुझे सबसे बड़ा अफसोस इस बात का होता है कि महंगाई ने प्यार पर भी बहुत तकड़ा वाला असर किया है। तो लेकिन प्यार जो होता है, वो प्यार तो प्यार ही है। अब मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, छोटी सी, एक प्रेमी और प्रेमिका की, आशिक की बात बताओ। हमारा मुंबई का आशिक है, एंड हमारी मुंबई की भाषा कैसी होती है। मुंबई की भाषा कुछ अलग ही टोन होता है हमारा इधर का। तो आशिक अपनी महबूबा से कह रहा है कि हर तूफान से लड़ेगा, अंगार पे चलेगा, हर तूफान से लड़ेगा, अंगार पे चलेगा, तेरा ये आशिक तेरे प्यार में जिएगा, तेरे प्यार में मरेगा। तो महबूबा कहती है, बोले अबे मरने मारने की बातें छोड़ दे, 25 लाख का जो लोन लिया है तेरा बाप भरेगा। तो ये सब चीजें आजकल हकीकत में हो रही। और अगर आज मैं यहाँ पे देखूं, आभा जी, रीना जी, प्रियंका जी, चंचल जी, आप और जितनी हमारे जो यहाँ पे महिलाएं हैं, तो मैं देख रही हूँ, यू ऑल आर वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, यू ऑल आर वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। और उसकी सबसे बड़ी खासियत क्या है पता है? आप लोग की जो सादगी है ना, वो आपके चेहरे पर निखर निखर के आ रही है। लेकिन हम आज की जनरेशन की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो कुछ भी रियल नहीं रहा, ओरिजिनल कुछ भी नहीं रहा, सब कुछ आर्टिफिशियल हो गया। आप जानते हैं हर तरह की कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी आ गई है, हर तरीके के लेंसेज आ गए हैं, लेकिन अब जो अंदाज है प्यार का वो तो वही है पुराना वाला। तो एक आशिक ने अपने कहा महबूबा से कि जी चाहता है डूब जाऊं तेरी इन झील सी नीली आंखों में, जी चाहता है डूब जाऊं तेरी इन झील सी नीली आंखों में, और जिंदगी मेरी गुजर जाए बस इन्हीं बातों में। तो लड़की भी आंखों से लेंस निकाल के बोलती ले डूब जा, और कम पड़े तो ऐसी बहुत सी है दुकानों में। तो ये कुछ हाल हो गया है आज का। सो आई जस्ट कीप राइटिंग ऑन पॉलिटिक्स आल्सो, आई कीप राइटिंग ऑन डे टू डे लाइफ। तो ये सब चीजें इना जी।
बहुत ही खूबसूरत। क्योंकि छोटी सी जिंदगी है, उसमें हंसना मुस्कुराना बहुत जरूरी है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आई बिलीव इन दैट, यू नो।
एब्सोल्युटली। आप लोगों से एक और प्रश्न मैं आखिरी पूछना चाहूंगी। चंचल जी, इजाजत है? अनम्यूट कीजिए और फिर इजाजत दीजिए जल्दी से हमें।
इजाजत देने की कहाँ जरूरत है, जहां आप इतने प्यार भरे अंदाज में अपनी बात को रख रही हैं, तो रख दीजिए बस।
ओके, सिंपल सी चीज है। जब हम मतलब आज फिटनेस गुरु भी हमारे साथ हैं, मेंटल गुरु भी हमारे साथ हैं, और प्रिंसिपल साहिबा भी हमारे साथ हैं, जहाँ पे मुझे लगता है सबसे ज्यादा हमें इन चीजों की जरूरत है। क्योंकि शुरुआत से ही हमें फिटनेस फ्रीक भी होना चाहिए, हमें स्पिरिचुअली भी स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, मेंटली, फिजिकली, सोलफुली जिसे हम कहते हैं। तो ये सारी चीजें हम भरपूर मात्रा में, जिसे कहते हैं ना प्राचुर मात्रा में, स्कूल के अंदर क्यों नहीं डाल सकते? ये सवाल मेरा आभा मैम से है। आभा मैम, क्या कुछ इस टाइप का, देखिए हैं सारी चीजें हैं स्कूल के अंदर, फिटनेस की भी बात होती है, मतलब माइंडफुलनेस की भी बात होनी शुरू हो गई है, लेकिन क्यों नहीं टीचर्स के लेवल पे ये चीज है? अगर टीचर्स माइंडफुल होंगी, टीचर्स की फिटनेस अच्छी होगी, ऑटोमेटिकली मुझे लगता है वो बच्चों में भी ये चीज इम्बाइब कर पाएंगी। एक आध पीरियड शुरुआत में ऐसा होना चाहिए जहां पर टीचर्स की भी वर्जिश हो। हालांकि शुरू में शायद वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगी, लेकिन जब उन्हें काम में मजा आएगा, सारी चीजों में मजा आएगा। जैसे बहुत सारे तो आजकल योबिक्स चेयर योगा है, आप सीट पे बैठ के कर सकते हैं। तो उस टाइप की कुछ चीजें हमारे स्कूल लेवल पे क्यों नहीं है? बीइंग एन एजुकेशनिस्ट, आई जस्ट वांट यू टू थ्रो सम लाइट ऑन दैट।
वेरी गुड एंड रेलेवेंट क्वेश्चन आपने पूछा है, और हम लोगों ने अपने स्कूल में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट भी किया है। अब आप कहेंगे हमने पूछ लिया तो बोला आपने स्कूल में इम्प्लीमेंट किया है। नो, रिसेंटली आई हैव बीन टू कोझिकोडे टू मीट डॉक्टर देबुशीष चैटर्जी, आईएमए के डायरेक्टर हैं, और उन्होंने हमें बताया था कि हम अपने स्कूल्स में रूटीन थोड़ा चेंज करना चाहिए। हमने अपनी जिंदगी वैल्यू बेस्ड रखनी चाहिए। वैल्यूज जैसे कोई भी व्यक्ति बड़ा नहीं होता। गांधी जी इतने महान इसलिए नहीं हुए क्योंकि उनके पास बहुत सारे पैसे थे। ही हैड वैल्यूज। अभी रिसेंटली हमने सत्यमेव जयते देखा था, जिसमें आमिर खान ने अपने शो में दिखाई थी डिफरेंट चीजें। तो ही वॉज ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटी बिकॉज ऑफ हिज वैल्यूज। तो इसी तरह बच्चों के साथ अगर हम वैल्यूज एसोसिएट कर दें, तो हमारे स्कूल में हमने एक पीरियड एज अ प्रिंसिपल आई हैव डन इट, कि हम बच्चों से कोई बात नहीं करते 5 मिनट्स के लिए। वी गिव देम टाइम टू थिंक एंड सिट क्वाइट and think, and whatever comes in their minds, they are free to ask their and tell their teachers कि आज हमने क्या सोचा। तो बिलीव मी, इस 5 मिनट की इस एक्सरसाइज से उनके अंदर की वो बातें बाहर आती हैं जो शायद वो अपने पेरेंट्स से शेयर नहीं कर पाते, टीचर से नहीं कर पाते, या किसी से भी नहीं कह पाते। लेकिन वो 5 मिनट में क्या सोचते हैं, उससे उनकी पर्सनैलिटी, उनका ऑरा, उनकी मेंटल हेल्थ पर बहुत काम हो रहा है इस समय हमारे स्कूल में। एंड आई थिंक कि आपके जैसे प्लेटफॉर्म्स अगर और भी मिले और इस दिशा में काम करें बच्चों के वेलबींग के लिए, बिकॉज चिल्ड्रन आर वेरी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, वेरी वेरी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड। कोई सुनने वाला नहीं है उनको। तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि आप आगे फ्यूचर में ऐसा कोई फोरम बनाएं जिस पर बच्चे अपनी बात आकर शेयर करें। कुछ बच्चों की चौपाल, जैसे आपने अपना टॉपिक दिया, कुछ बातें जिंदगी की। तो इस किस्म से अगर आप भी कुछ आगे लेकर आएंगे, तो आई थिंक चिल्ड्रन वुड लव टू स्पीक ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म एंड दे विल शेयर देयर थॉट्स, इनर थॉट्स। उससे हमें पता चलेगा कि हमारी आने वाली दुनिया कैसी होगी, हाउ आवर वर्ल्ड विल बी आफ्टर 20 years from now. Thank you so much.
How beautifully पुट फॉरवर्ड मैम, आपने बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से रखा कि बच्चों की बात भी सामने निकल कर आनी चाहिए, एंड वेरी नाइसली ऑल आर डूइंग दीज थिंग्स, एब्सोल्युटली। बट कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है हमें अपने टीचर्स पे भी थोड़ा फोकस, नॉट एट इंडिविजुअल स्कूल लेवल जैसे आप कर रहे हो, ये ओवरऑल हमारा जो मेन एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री है, इनकी तरफ से आनी चाहिए ये चीजें, कि टीचर्स भी इस चीज का हिस्सा बनेंगी और होल हार्टेडली डेली ये हमारे सिस्टम में इम्बाइब हो जाएगा, और इसके स्पेशल टीचर्स हर स्कूल के अंदर होने चाहिए। तो आई थिंक इस चीज से सभी लोग अग्री भी करेंगे, और शायद हो सकता है मैं ज्यादा सोच रही हूँ, मुझे ऐसी फीलिंग आ रही है कि आने वाले टाइम में हर स्कूल में ये लाइवलीनेस होगी हमारे, क्योंकि वो एक गुरुकुल जो चीज है ना, एक स्कूल ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे बच्चे इतना कनेक्टेड होते हैं और वहीं से बहुत कुछ सीख कर निकलते हैं।
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं आप, वेरी ट्रूली सेड। और आई थिंक हमको सीबीएसई को अप्रोच करना चाहिए, आईसीएसई बोर्ड्स को अप्रोच करना चाहिए कि हमारे टीचर्स में ये क्वालिटी पैदा करें। कुछ कोर्सेज को शुरू कर सकते हैं, जैसे अभी प्रियंका जी बोल रहे थे, तो इस तरह के टीचर्स के लोगों के अंडर में हम टीचर्स को ट्रेनिंग के लिए भेज सकते हैं, जिससे उनकी मेंटल हीलिंग हो सके। ये बहुत जरूरी है, नहीं तो हमारे आने वाली जनरेशन इतनी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड होगी कि जिसको आज इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
And what I want to suggest is that it's a very good initiative that you're taking up in your school, that you're asking children to sit for 5 minutes with themselves and tell you and or share the inner thoughts. What
Yes,
else with kids is you can ask them to paint or draw.
Okay.
The basic concept of drawing is that when you allow the kid to draw, sit with himself for 5-10 minutes and then draw, the kid's subconscious mind gets activated.
Okay.
So sometimes paint something or draw something which will give you a clue what's happening in the house or what's happening in their life, which may may not share it with you. You know, maybe they'll draw a picture. Like I still remember it, that the girl has drawn that she was sitting alone in one corner and were talking out loud. So उसने talking out loud कैसे बनाया था? उसने rays बनाई थी जो दोनों parents के mouth पे से बाहर निकल रही थी.
Okay.
Immediately told me that she's having a dysfunctioning at home. Parents are quarreling. Then I remember another kid's picture, which the mother was with the daughter and the father was in a distance. So, and she was, her one hand was pointing towards the father.
Okay.
So it said a lot about her relationship with the father, her need to have the father with her. So maybe that can be done. I think many schools these days are doing meditations. They start the day with meditations. They're
Yes.
having counselors, like psychologists are there. A
Yes.
lot of things are happening. Maybe the teachers in the classroom, the class teachers can be made a little aware that if you have a quiet student in the class, or you have a student who's been bullied a lot, or especially the bullies. See, because bullies are out there bullying other kids, because at some point of time they were bullied.
Yes.
It is a power struggle. They are losing their power someplace at their house or in their friend circle. So they are trying to get that power back from the weaker students. So the small little things we can actually incorporate. You are an educationist, you would know it better. I'm talking from a point of view of a healer and a spiritual life coach. I feel when students come to me, I actually feel that there should be someone in the school who can listen to them, because I get a lot of cases of kids who've been bullied in school. They're not going to school. They want to commit suicide. They're into depression just because they're not able to handle bullies. They're not able to take the pressure from the teacher. They're not good in one subject like maths or science or something. And then the teacher is also after their lives and telling them that you're not good enough. So this all needs to be healed. See, because as you said that it will tell us about how our future generation is going to be at 20 years down the line. But I believe that if we put a little more effort and more attention, we can actually shape up the future generation. We can decide next 20 years are going to be like.
Definitely, ma'am. We have to be more sympathetic and understanding towards them.
Exactly. And I really appreciate the effort that you are doing. Hats off to you.
Yes. All teachers have to have a great heart, loving care, caring heart. A teacher has to be caring person first.
And also they need to drop their baggage that they have at their household, at their homes.
Yes.
Come to the school as a teacher, not as a wife or a mother or somebody who's very overloaded and burdened with the household chores, and
Absolutely, Priyanka ma'am. Absolutely.
it's
True,
another
very true. Very
happening.
true.
An absolute great inputs from Priyanka ma'am, Abha ma'am, and Kavita ma'am. Chanchal ma'am, I think now is the time to close the session with, please unmute yourself with the announcement of winners and then moving on to the quiz quickly. So the winners for the last time I'm announcing, it's Tanya Tevatia, Priyansha Gupta, Avinash Sharma, Manasvi, Uttam Sharma, Anushka Haq, and Angela. So let's give them a very big hand. Congratulations to all the winners of the last quiz. And
Yes.
would also like to share the current quiz with them. The first question for all the audiences, which news channel telecast Kavya Ganga Kavi Sammelan? Aaj Tak, IN24 News, K12 News.
Ma'am,
Just put it on the chat box quickly. No verbal answers. And certificates for the last time would be put up by Chanchal ma'am on the 3H companion page. You will find it over there. School of Soul Sciences, Miss Abha Patel, Dr. Kavita Nalwa, or Miss Priyanka Bhargava.
Miss Priyanka Bhargava.
And next we are moving on for
Yes.
felicitation.
Yes.
And I would request Chanchal ma'am to please do the felicitation now.
First of all, heartiest congratulations to each one of the participant and the winner. And this keen participation is not only to answer the question, but improves your learning and thinking skill as well. And right now it's time to honor and appreciate our today's stalwarts of this unique @ Kuch Baatein Zindagi Ki. And I would like first of all my hearty congratulations to Ma'am Abha for her valuable time and virtuosity at UniQ. Abha ma'am, we proudly present this token of love to you. Please accept
Thank
it.
you so much. Thank
Hearty
you so much, ma'am.
congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, Abha ma'am, I would like you to further felicitate our guest speaker. We have Miss Priyanka Bhargava with us.
Thank you, Miss Priyanka Bhargava. Hello. Thank you, Miss Priyanka Bhargava, for being with us on this platform. We appreciate your efforts and we give you lot thanks and be associated in future also. We are presenting a certificate to felicitate you. Thank you so much, Dr. Priyanka ji. Thank you so much.
Heartiest congratulations, Priyanka ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me here. It was a pleasure to be a part of this forum and interacting with all you wonderful people here. And anytime if you guys require any kind of my support in the work that you're doing, maybe dealing with children or women, or because these are two subjects very close to my heart. I love working with kids and women. So anywhere you require my inputs, please let me know.
Certainly, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now we have Dr. Kavita Nalwa.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And it's really an honor for me to be on this platform. In fact, Chanchalji, heartiest thanks to you and Inaji, and lovely meeting to Priyanka ji, Abha ji, and each and every member present over here. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody. It's really wonderful.
Heartiest
Thank you so much, Dr.
congratulations,
Kavita
ma'am.
Malwa, for being with us. Thank you, Dr. Kavita.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ina ma'am, our coordinator. She's very versatile personality, always smiling and cheering within and around.
Thank you, Ina ma'am. Your smile is so beautiful.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
I think
So
your
beautiful smile you have.
precious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your hair reminded me of old days. Zulfain, Ghani Zulfain.
Ma'am, इतनी भी नहीं है.
Very lively and very charming.
Very lively. And the
And very
whole session
charming.
went so beautifully. And thank you so much for coordinating the show. And thank you, Chanchal ma'am, for making me a part of this journey. Thank you so much.
We all are unique and remain unique till our last breath with our unique work. Right, ma'am? So it is God's grace and my hearty sincere thanks to God that with God's grace we are assembled here. And trust me, what you said, your words are wisdom here. This UniQ platform is meant for every individual because everyone is valuable, the creation of God. So we are inviting children also, we are inviting old, that is senior citizens also, couples also. Slowly and gradually, we are inviting and speaking to each and everyone. We have lent our ears to them for their sharings. So this is
Very
wonderful,
innovative name and
always to
idea.
have people.
Very innovative
Thank you.
idea and
Thank you,
name.
ma'am.
Thank you so much for creating.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Namaskar.
Lovely meeting.
That you people are
Love.
continue doing the good work.
Sure. Continue.
Thank you,
Bless
ma'am.
Bless you.
So much.
Prayers and smiles to each one of you.
And we
Bye.
salute. We